Okay, do not mess this up for me. Okay, this is my one chance at a viral video, and if you mess this up, you will regret it for the rest of your life. I want a Merry Christmas, okay?
Okay.
I don't care what happens. Just don't mess this up. Hi guys, and today we're going to be reviewing all the ornaments on this Christmas tree. And we're going to start from the bottom and work our way to the top. Okay, now the first ornament I think we're going to take a look at will be this. Oh, it's like a trap. See? When you pull the string, it pulls the whole tree down. So I better not do that too much. So, but what we want to look at though is the present. See, this present is white. Yeah, okay. See, it's a good present. It's wrapped neatly. It's square, as most presents are. There are some rectangle ones. Like the green one here. See, the green present is a rectangle. This one, this red one, is also a rectangle, but not as long of a rectangle as this green one. But they all have golden string. And here's another white one. I don't know why there's a second one. And here's another red one. It's really interesting that there's two white, two red, but only one green. Very strange. Now on to the next thing. I guess we'll just go to the one that's like, I think maybe 4 inches away from the presents. And it's the tree. Now this is it's an interesting tree because it's wood. So I guess it's kind of like a tree. And it's green, but the green is marker. There aren't leaves and branches, if you look closely, you know. And there's these weird circular pegs, which kind of gives it a pleasing look. You may like it, and you may hate it. I'm not one to judge, but I kind of hate it. Oh, look, it's from Micah, Lynn, and Satimio. And orange. Okay, so for the next one we'll go with is this sick attempt at a stocking. I'm going to go ahead and jump straight to this item right here. This is a real stocking because you can put stuff in it. It has a purpose. This is flat. There is no purpose here. If you look closely, that is. And when you don't have a purpose, people are going to judge you. There's no other way of saying that. To Derrick. Man, that's kind of sick. Anyways. Oh, here's something cute. Here are 2 young children. Oh. On a plastic frame. With little dangly things that look like Monopoly playing pieces. Now, don't judge me on that, because I'll judge you. Sharing, joy, friendship, trust, love, and caring. Whoa, why can't I hold it? They're all written on the outside. Okay? Uh-oh. Well, I guess here's our next ornament. A metal birdhouse with a really thin snowman on the front. Now, see, this snowman on the front is so inspiring Because you can tell he worked out. He trimmed up. He lost weight. He became a better version of himself. He looked at himself and thought, you know what? I can do better. There's more to me than this. I can reach out further. I can become something different. And he looked at that difference and said, I'm not afraid. I will challenge myself and the mystery that lies within me. And in that difference, I will become anew. And I will be special. I will be unique. I will be something. That is what this snowman is thinking. Made in China. Made in China. Did I just say that twice? I don't know. Anyways. So, what's next? Oh, look. Another metal. Oh my gosh. This is just like this one. Except there's two little fairies on it, I believe. Or maybe they're angels. But they're touching the tree. While there is great purpose in the things on front, you gotta remember, they are birdhouses. And birds need homes too. Something wrong with me. But anyways, remember the birds. Don't forget the birds. Anyways, what should be next? The car. Oh, man. Oh. Dang. 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 Man, cars are so cool. Okay, so I like that it's red. I like that there's like a mixture of orange and yellow on the headlights. That's really nice. I like that they did that. Although the bottom looks a little bit bland. There's not even like an under thing. It's just flat and a hole. I thought it had eyes for a second, but those are windshield wipers. Maybe they're actually eyes. Maybe it's like he's like getting hit and like the pupils are smearing or something. I don't know. Something like that. It could be anything. Anyways, what's next? Two little kitties. Look at this. This is probably the most adorable thing I've seen since I looked in the mirror. Now, these two cats, close-knit friends, 1996. That's attention to detail. So this cat's, I'd say it's kind of gray. This cat is kind of orange with a little white and some brown on its face. Kind of like a tiger. But it's like all mixed up, you know? Like if tiger's white was just on one spot and it's brown. Wait, are tiger stripes brown? Or those are black. Okay, well, I don't know what this is then. Oh, look at their tails. They're like touching. Katrina something? Okay, well, something. Look at this ball of yarn. It's about to fall, and then they'll have nothing to play with. Merry Christmas. Okay, what do we have next? Oh, look. Whoa. Okay, I see what this is. Look it. It's a building, okay? It has a roof. And what it's doing is that it's kind of tough to tell, but it's twirling a flag. You can see like the speed lines or something like that. And you can see the white flag being just spun around in a circle. That's basically what's happening here. There's a little bush right next to it, a green bush with pink flowers. That's always nice. Oh, and it comes with a bell. Oh man, I gotta resist rocking out to bells. Ah, man, it is the jolliest season. Okay, what's next? Oh, here we have some leaves. Oh, they just fell off. Okay, well, I mean, as far as leaves go, these are pretty standard. You can't get much more complicated when it comes to leaves, except that these leaves in particular have glitter. Man, glittery leaves. Best Christmas ever. Okay. Here we have some grapes with a leaf. So, okay, this is where things get wild. Because you have something standard, like a leaf, mixed with something substandard, like grapes. Oh man, I'm not... One negative though. The glitter's getting all over my hands. And as a male, that bothers me. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, let's put that back. Not one of my favorites, but the adventurous attitude and vibe that I was getting from it was significant. Okay, what's next? Ah, yes, here we have a couple of bells. Now, gosh, I'm gonna spoil this, or spoil, I don't know, but I saw this before this whole video started, and wait for it. Yeah, these aren't real. There's not even a little circle in the middle to make them make sound. There's nothing in them. They look so amazing on the outside, and then you're like, wow, it's Christmas. I'm gonna ring some bells. Nothing. Christmas ruined, dreams destroyed. Gosh. Sorry. Just memories rushing. Anyways. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. This is a bell. And I'm not just talking about sound. Okay, well that's actually pretty cruddy. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at my leg. There's glitter all over it. Oh gosh. Ugh. That's messed up on every level. Oh my gosh. Yeesh. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to get this, or get through this video, despite my vulnerability levels spiking like crazy. Okay, so what we're gonna do here for this thing. Ooh! Look at this. What is this? Did someone sneeze on this? It looks like someone sneezed on this. Ew. Okay. I thought this was a real bell, but that sounds ugly. I mean, a heck of a lot better than the things that are basically empty, like my soul. This makes a sound, but it's not an impressive sound. I like the rope, though. This is what got me hyped up. And the ribbon, it just makes it look so aesthetic and real. Like, real. But it's held together by boogers. And that kind of messes me up a bit. Like on a personal level. Okay, next item, next item. Ooh. Okay, so... Okay, I guess I can't rip this off the tree. This is a goose on a piece of wood that looks like a bell, but isn't a bell because when you shake it, there's no sound. But There's like these two like, little bells like right here, just to mock you. Like, hey, look, there's almost bells here, but there isn't. And it says, friends make Christmas memories. Completely untrue. Next item. Oh, yeah. Finally, a good sound. That sounds enchanting. Dang. Okay, well, best thing ever. Okay, now this is a plastic, non-colored wreath that says 1980, the greatest year ever made. Moving on to the next thing. Here we have a snowflake. And it's really sparkly. I like that. I like the sparkles. I don't like glitter though. Like, see, it's sparkly. It gives the shine that glitter gives. But it's not glittery. It's not all over my pants. In my hands. The legs freak me out on this thing. I guess this thing's next. Okay, this thing is a bird. No, it's not a real bird. It's made out of straw, and I think actual feathers or something. But it's wearing a hat. Oh, I know this. Yeah, okay. It has tail feathers, much like a real bird. And it has legs, just like a real bird. Now, see, that's probably the best thing about it, but it's missing its mouth and eye. It only has one eye, so I don't think this bird's alive. Okay, next item. Whoa! Here we have Santa. And it looks like he's missing an arm. Oh, no, wait, he has an arm. It's hiding behind his beard. See now, what I like about this ornament is that it's not really an ornament. It's a toy, much like the bird, okay? Because, as we all know, ornaments have either a hook or a string that allows you to place it onto the tree. There's no hook. Except he is looking quite thick. And I don't think this spiral is a hook. But correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe. There we go. Okay. So I guess that is kind of an ornament. And the Santa Claus, see, this represents Santa so well. He's carrying a bag. And his beard is, it just feels so real. It's like, it's freaking me out. I'm a little disturbed by it. But it still feels so good, I just can't stop. I gotta stop. Let's move up a bit for a second. Here's another stocking ornament, mind you. Now this one has a happy face, which is a definition for the emotion of happiness. Remember, if you're not smiling, you're not happy. And that's what the story of this little thing is. Now, you may be wondering, what's this weird orange thing on its face? Well, that's its nose. It also has mistletoe surgically implanted onto its head, just in case if it wants to smooch, you know, like dangerous smooching. It also has a scarf to keep it warm, and it also has a candy cane. And I do like how it's basically like this worm, a snow worm. or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm just sick. Okay, so the next thing we have, who wrapped this around its neck? It's a baby. Babies are very classic ornaments, and that's why I love them. Oh, where was I? Okay, so pretty much, yeah, babies are a classic tree ornament. Like, babies are very original. Okay, they're like new, fresh. And this baby, though, has clothes on, a hat, and a rabbit on a leash. Now, call me crazy, but most babies don't own rabbits by leashes. And furthermore, look at this rabbit's face. Look at it. Okay, well, that's enough of that. For this next ornament, and this might be in the top 5 something of this tree, because I'm not really sure how I should tackle this utter mess. Is that the right word? Mess? Or abomination? Or something like that. The maker of this instrument, what the heck? This ornament is on here, and I guess I can't say her name. So I'll leave it at that. Anyways, now for this. Oh, look! Here are some mittens. And I really like these mittens. And I know that's an unpopular opinion about these mittens, but they're actually really nice. Because you can actually open them up and put your fingers inside of them. So then when you're like, peace, you got mittens on. And to me, that's amazing. But if I had to give a negative, it's that this mitten has a weird fuzzball on it. And what I don't like about it is that it adds counterweight. And I'm like, one of my fingers is so heavy. And that's really annoying. So, but it's just a minor complaint. I mean, I work out my hands, so I can lift it, but I'd rather not have to deal with that kind of hassle. Okay, what's this? Ooh, okay, yeah, so this thing, this, okay. Here we have, I think, what is possibly the most physically large ornament that is on this whole entire tree. And that is this angel. Now, I really like this one. It's red, it's golden, and pale, with brown hair. And that's so amazing. Okay, here we go. Here we have another birdhouse, but this one has a bigger opening for the birds to get in and to get out of it. Take that in for a second. I like this one because it has a log roof, and the logs are actually detailed. Like someone took their fingernail and just kind of carved wooden logs. And I like the hanger is like a real string. It like really gives a good look to it. And there's just something about it that I love so much. To correct myself earlier, I thought these presents down here were all there were, but I guess they're everywhere all over it. So I guess it does include more green presents, just as a side note. Okay, what's next? This is a flat, two-dimensional, but semi-three-dimensional image, like something that you can see physically as well. But it's not just an image, it's something that you can hold. So it's like an object, sort of, okay? Yeah, it's like an object. Yeah, okay. And it's a bird, too. Now, what's really interesting about this is that its wing is white, but its whole body is red. How is its wing white? Is that its wing? Did someone draw like a whale on it? Because that's what it looks like, and I'm not taking that back. Also, its face is sparkly. Oh man. You know I love the sparkles, but hate the glitter. I like its beak as well. Okay, maybe I thought it could be something else. Anyways. Okay. Oh boy. Things are about to get wild. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Here we have the master of all the ornaments. This is it's a toilet paper roll. Like the thing that holds the paper for, you know, blowing your nose and stuff. And the absolute genius. And I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. What are you talking about? It's a toilet paper roll. Well, that's where you're completely wrong. It was a toilet paper roll. Now it's an ornament. Take that in, haters. Well, here's one hiding in the back. But why is it hiding? It's just so adorable. It's two old people. And they're so happy. And that's what confuses me. Whoa, these are old people. And these old people just make me seem and feel and act so happy. And it's almost unbelievable. Because look at their faces. It just makes me feel just so much joy knowing that this individual is happy and that this individual is happy as well. I don't know what she's... Maybe this is the... No, this is the hanger. I don't know what this is. Maybe they're like, we like being suspended in the air. Or something like that. I don't know. I'm not going to judge their lives. You can if you want, but I'm not. Just so you all know. Or y'all know. Whatever. Stupid. Don't ever say y'all. That was idiot. It seems like I got this whole bottom part. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we have a classic. This is like classic. Like classic. So, stay in place. Oh my gosh. What the heck? That's edgy. There we go. Yes. I'm manipulating the hook. Sorry about this. Okay. Anyways, so as I was saying, this is a classic. I think the angel felt jealousy. That's not good for an angel to feel that. Isn't that like a deadly sin or something? But This is a classic ornament because it's a circle. And that's really all you need. If you just have a circle and you put it on a tree, people are like, whoa, it's a Christmas tree now. Because there aren't many other circular things that appear on trees. And this one in particular says Christmas 1981. That's a year, okay? The year that came after the greatest year ever made. Now, this is a strange one because it's kind of hairy. There's hair growing out of it. I didn't know ornaments grew hair, but maybe this is just like kind of a new take on an old classic, you know. It's kind of like that. Sorry, I got to put these ornaments back on. I'm not a savage. Okay, we got more presents here. We already went over the presents, I think twice. But here we have some very, this is basic decoration. And I don't really know what else to call it. It's a thin string with a red circle, a little tiny clear circle, a clear tube, and a brown circle with a little bit of a cold sore right around the top there, as you can see. So these are used just to throw onto the tree, just to add sustenance. It's kind of like just to fill in the gaps. You know, it kind of like when you eat a snack. You know, not like an unhealthy snack, but like a good snack, like carrots or celery, or maybe just a cup of water. It just helps fill you, and it can bring joy to your heart. Oh, okay, sorry. I sometimes I just get really excited when I just think of stuff like that. It's just so crazy. Okay. Oh my goodness. Here we go. This is an apple. Okay. I know what you're thinking. Aren't you gonna eat it? No, because it's not real. Ow! Yeah, see, this is actually very hard, which is impressive because apples that are real are also kind of hard. So, ooh. Yeah, but the bottom is a little bit weird, kind of like actual apples. So I give this fake apple a 9 out of 10. If I were to give it a actual reason why I left out that extra one, it's because of the lack of juices. I mean, I know usually real apples, but I'm sure they could just just maybe with a patch or something add some sort of juices to apples, to fake apples. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reaching too much. Okay, anyways. Here we have another stocking. It says Gene on it. You all know who that is. And see, it opens up. Look at. Watch. Did you see it? Look at. See? Why can't I stop? Okay. So the holiday cheers are getting to me. Okay, so. Oh, look at that. He didn't get what he wanted for Christmas. Clearly, but that doesn't matter. What matters is his haircut. See, this is a classic haircut, okay? It screams masculinity. Now, say that with me, kids. Masculinity. Yes, that's right. Now, that's what this is, okay? Ooh, okay, yeah. I like the frame on the front. We don't count backs, but this is pretty good. Now, what really makes it is his nutcracker guard on the front, like saying, "Don't touch this young boy, or I will make you suffer. That's a promise that I will keep to the very limits of my soul." He would say something like that, because he has gems inside of him and all that. But that's a pretty good one. I like it. I'd rate that high on a list. Anyways, because of the nutcracker and the frame and the picture and the hair. but not the back, so it wouldn't get a perfect rating. Anyways, let's see what we can review next. Okay. Oh man, there's a lot of story going on here. Look at that. Wow. So, oh my gosh, this, I think it's a snowman, but it's hard to tell because it has an anchor with a snake around it. It also has money. Why would a snowman need money? It knows it'll melt. Love to travel. Yeah, probably to the North Pole or something like that, to be with Santa Claus. It also has a tag that says Bon Voyage. Oh, okay. Hang on. It has a life preserver too. It's not going to the North Pole. I think there's a dark story going on here. There's so much to tell. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here we have something that's kind of weak in my opinion. It looks like a snowflake, but it's actually a doily. See? Girls love these. I hate these. Just put that right back up there. Good. See how like fragile it is? Barbara, will you be mine? That's what these plants, but they're not real plants. Don't worry. That's what these plants say. Uh-oh. Glitter. I hate glitter. Now, if I can just avoid the glitter, I'll review this leaf. You can kind of see through it. It feels nice though, like really nice to the touch, like almost too good. Ooh, I shouldn't do that. But yeah, this is a really it's aesthetically pleasing for a tree because this is also looking like a plant. There you go. See, it just adds to it. See, like when it's not there, boring. When it's there, oh my gosh. Oh boy. Okay, now for the next thing. We have San Francisco. Now, I'm going to... Made in China. What the heck? Okay, this thing is interesting. There's rope, there's a boat, there's a lighthouse to help guide the boat to land. That's what lighthouses do, okay? And there's a flag. It says San Francisco, 1997. Now, that's not the greatest year ever, but, you know, stuff happened that year. And there's a flag on the boat. So you know that that's the boat. Okay, so on to the next thing. Okay, here's something a little more interesting and not your average everyday ornament. Here's a starfish, like a real starfish, with a pink ribbon around two of its legs. Now, the ribbon isn't really used as a means of hooking it on, okay? It's just there to look good. Now, I may be a little biased. I do kind of prefer functionality over just pleasing to the eye. So I'm not going to really give much credit to this. I mean, I know it looks amazing, but I like my ornaments to, you know, work. So I don't know. I can't really say that's a good ornament. You know, like a truly, like, see, I'm having so much difficulty putting this on. See, that was way too much effort. I actually had to, like, flex. This is a book with glasses, which suggests that the reader of this book needed glasses to read it. And it says, love to read. This is a person who devotes their life to reading. I'm not lying. That's what it says. It says, dang it. It says, love to read. You know what? I love to read this too. What the heck? Oh, these pages are fake. That's a terrible ornament. Where did it go? Oh, gosh. Okay, here we go. This is something a little bit out of the box, I should say. But I won't say that. That's what you want me to say. Because I don't know why, but I'm not going to say that. It isn't out of the box. This is bland. It's like an angel with a hump. Look at that. See, it has wings. It looks normal from the front, right? Except for the fact that its face is basically just a line. But when you turn it to the side, it's like some sort of weird fish thing with a hump. It's like wearing a dress. But maybe it's also a bird. Oh! It's a bird! I was looking at it wrong. This is actually its stomach, not like a hump. Holiday cheers. It's a bird, okay. I apologize to everyone. This is actually a very genius and out-of-the-box type of ornament. You can see it even has the beak. See? Oh my gosh, it even has like a piece of like material for a nest. See, it's like flying or like or something like, I don't know, I'm insane. Actually, you know what? I'm not insane. I'm a sane and completely level-headed individual. But what I like about this is that it focuses you into its single red eye. The rest of its body is made out of twisted gold from the core of the planet Earth. That's a pretty good instrument. I didn't know what it was at first. Wow. See, I know, I gotta keep going. This had... To understand it, I had to think. And there's so few ornaments that do that. Like, I had to be like, I gotta move it. I gotta turn it to understand it. Wow. Dang. I've never been so, like, emotionally disturbed by something in my life. Is that the right word, disturbed? I think I should have said something like invested. I don't know. Anyways. Wow. There aren't many left. So I think we'll go for this one. This is something that's actually pretty cool. This could be a lot of things, okay? It could be like a candle in the middle of a circle with 2 leaves. But that also doubles down as a wreath. A wreath and a canoe with a single lit torch sailing slowly and eerily in the deep, dark Korgon swamp. That is called creativity. I know many of you don't have that, but bear with me on this. Speaking of which, oh my gosh. This is the bear that has all of the little presents. The white squares, the red rectangles, and the long green rectangles. They're all connected, and they all go to this single bear. Connected by wire. It also has a little bit of a dress, or maybe a vest, okay? So you can't really tell what its gender is, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that it has all the presents that all the children want, and it's keeping it from them. Remember that. It has feet, It has legs too. Oh, and arms. So I really like it when detail is put into ornaments. Okay, let's move on. Oh boy, there's another bear. Look at this one. It's really creepy. It's holding the other present. Okay, so it's like a complex. I get it. It's a complex. There's multiple bears scattered about. Oh, look there's another one. Okay, so it's like one big long ornament. I get it. It's a complex. So, okay. If I see any more of those bears, I'm just going to pass them up, assuming that I've basically already reviewed all of them. So, we're going to move on to this little guy. Oh, look at that. It's just a little round bird. This might be my favorite, but it's not. Want to know why it's not my favorite? No hook. Hardly an ornament. But it does nicely just sit there. It almost seems like it's a real bird. Like, look at that. It looks like you could just like, or something like that. This is a very basic ornament, but the thing is, it looks, and here's the thing about these deceitful ornaments. They look like they're a circle, but they're not a circle, or a sphere, I should say. It's like almost flat on one side, but it looks like, wow, I'm going to see a full sphere. But then when you're like, oh, heartbreak, heartbreak, heartbreak. Instant heartbreak. I promise you. Okay. I'm going to leave that one be. But I do like how it has a little hook. It just makes me feel so invested. So, it's an alright thing. It's disappointing and heartbreaking, but it also makes me feel invested in it. Okay, what do we have next? We got a star here. This isn't the star, but it is a star. And what I really like about this one is that it represents control. There's glitter on it, but it's glued on it, so it's not going to get everywhere. And I love that kind of security. It just makes me feel so secure. Yeah. And I like that. To Jared. Huh, who's that? Here we go. A bird. Now this is an interesting specimen because it's like it's trying to be realistic, but it just comes off as strange. Look at that. Its nest is twisted. It even says made in China. What? Birds don't have that. But as you know, I like hangers. But look. Come on. That's just disappointing. That's one of my least favorites so far. Okay. Now this is probably my favorite bird. Want to know why? 'Cause the reason I like this bird is that it's just so real. Like, forget my imagination. Why would I need to imagine a bird when I can just look at this? And I'm like, wow, this suits all my bird needs. Ooh. Okay, getting too giddy. Okay, but that is a definite 10 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. There's no hanger. But it's still epic. Like an epic. Okay, what do we have next? Here's a hat. Now this is just like those two little gloves that we reviewed earlier. But you can't put it on anywhere, really. The gloves, at least, they could warm your fingers. But this, it's like, there's so much space. I know what you're thinking. Hats go on your head, moron. But I can't put it on my head. It fell off, see? That's the point I was just trying to make like 4 seconds ago. And I like that it has a hanger, but it's just so impractical. It does look nice though. It's just not useful. Unlike this bird that we just did. This is the thing we reviewed last time. Here we have what is known as the Pale Menace. Now, aside from the paleness, I love circles, okay? And this is circles everywhere inside a circle with a circular face. And look, that back looks beautiful. The back's soft, like almost too good to the touch. And look, a hanger. But the paleness is a little bit blinding, so we're going to have to be careful of that one. Okay, so what are we going to do next? Here's another, oh my gosh. Here's another image. Look at the king. The king returns. I like that one. There's a hanger. It's just nicely made. It's solid, like very solid. Like a brick, you know? Bricks are solid. See, when you hold a brick, you're like, wow, this is kind of heavy. And it feels really solid. Like, this could support something. This could build another thing. And in unison with other bricks, it could build something that... Here we have a beautiful young lady in a dress holding a harp. Harp. There we go. And she doesn't have a face though. Or legs. And the thing is, you kind of just have to just put her there and hope that she doesn't do like something like that and fall off or anything. So it's kind of an edgy ornament if you would like to describe it like that. But that's how I would also like to describe it, like that. Edgy. So you just kind of have to trust in her, in the person that she is, to not fall off of this tree. Not other trees, but this tree. Trust in her. Anyways, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is called innovation, okay? I know that's a big word, but look at that. It's a clamp. See, I'm used to hangers because that's called nostalgia or classic. This is a clamp. This is like new age technology, okay? And it's for a cup. Oh my gosh, and there's words all over the cup. It's like an adventure. Okay, so it says Christmas is a perfect blend of laughter, love, and time with friends. Wow. And look at, there's a candy cane for a handle. There's fragments of mistletoe littered around the edge of the cup so you can put your mouth on it, because they're thinking like mistletoe is for kissing, so let's put it around the rim of the cup where you're going to put your lips, because that's what you do with mistletoe, you kiss. Dang, they put so much thought into this. And look at, there's like imaginary liquid in there, so you pretend that you can like, see, I just kissed the mistletoe. And is that how mistletoe works? You kiss the mistletoe? I don't remember. Christmas 2001. Christmas 2001. It says it on both sides, okay? Which is really good in case if you forget what it says on one side, you can look at the other side of this little sticker because it says the same thing. Understand? I hope you understand that. Okay, that I would rate that one really high. That was a rush. I need to monitor my heart. My goodness, things are about to get crazy. Okay, Ooh, okay. This isn't a good entry into the pine cone realm because I've noticed, like, look, there's more to come, but this is a terrible introduction. And I'm sorry that you, the viewer, have to view it. I mean, oh man. Oh. Okay. Well, see, this pine cone is held together with earwax. And what's really strange, if you may look at it, is that its stem is over here. I always thought stems grew in the middle. I didn't know pine cones grew up like this and then branched out on the side. I, yeah, no, I don't think that's how it works. But I'll look into that. Don't worry, guys. If you're panicking, stop. I'll figure this out. I will. Okay, so as for the next thing, here's another picture. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a real bird, but it was the ornament. See the thrills that this can give? Absolutely the best. Okay, but we're talking about this one now. I can't give that one all the glory. Okay, so this ornament in particular, like I'm talking about this one, okay? There's a picture of a baby on it, like a baby. But it's within a tree, so it's like a tree within a tree. Whoa. Take that in for a second. And there's gems all over this tree. And it comes with a fabric hanger. That's excellent. That's craftsmanship at its finest. Oh, and the back. A little messy, but you know what? Sometimes age is beauty. Remember that. Okay. Now here we have, this is a very simple one. Ooh. Do you see the problem? This one isn't just blank white like this side. There's like all this weird green and red. I don't understand that. I'm not going to rate that one. That's just confusing. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking about something that's interesting, okay? You have a pine cone, okay? And I know what you're thinking. That's already interesting. But there's more. Watch. Look at. See, you have a bunch of bears, but they have these distending arms that, like, kind of just, like that sort of thing, you know? Like just slender arms as they're, like, kind of touching the reef. Or wreath. Sorry. But it's like, you know, like a circle. Pine cone, and then bear arms everywhere. Ooh. See, it gives me chills. It comes with a hanger. It's like, look you could hang it from here, here, and here. It may be within these two loops. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hanging combinations that you can use with this one ornament. Wow, that is amazing. I'm going to give that one a 5 out of 10. Okay, moving on. This one, okay, here's our first reindeer ornament. This one is fantastic, okay? Ooh, okay. Oh, I see. It's like a movie, see? When you turn it, it changes. It's like, here's the first scene, and here's the second scene. Just like in a movie. I love innovation. I can't get enough of it. And it's just that sort of thing that gives me hope. Here's a candy cane. You can't eat it. Disappointing. Beyond every single reason. I don't even want to talk about that. Okay. Happy holiday. Okay, this is an ultimate standard, okay? I did say that the circle ornament is like the classic, the original, but happy holiday, rectangle, hanger. Oh yeah, look at it. See, you're probably thinking, idiot, it's too simple. But you know what? Simplicity opens the door to so many infinite possibilities. I don't know what happened, but okay. So, anyways, I like this one. Okay, it's very standard, very nice. Oh, pardon me. If you ever burp in front of anyone, even if it's in front of a camera, always say excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Anyways. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to assume that this goes with the gloves and the hat. And this is the scarf. Now, see, this one's kind of semi-practical. Like, if I'm like, oh man, there's like a sliver of my skin exposed, this can fill in the cracks. It is like basically the perfect shape and length to fill in any sort of cracks that may be cold. That's so perfect. Oh man. I'm gonna rate that a 10. That's too good. Not as good as this. Don't worry. But that's a 10. Okay, here we go. This is basically a toy. See, some ornaments can double down as toys. This is a prime standard, okay? So basically what you do is that you suspend it on your hand, okay? Are you watching? Watching? Okay, good. Oh, careful. This toy could be dangerous. I haven't played with it yet. So, you know what? Let's not suspend it. Let's go on the ground. See, the floor is where a child's favorite place is. Just like on the ground. It's like home. It's earth. It's just where you belong. It's where your feet touch all the day long. Anyways, so I'm going to place my toy there. And I know what you're thinking. You already placed it there. And you're right. I did. So now I'm going to push it and it should rock back and forth. Okay? I can't confirm that. But I think that that's what's going to happen. I'm not completely sure until I push it. But should I push it? That's an interesting question. Because I think, why? There are so many reasons. Maybe for my entertainment, or just to find out if it works as a toy. Okay, so I'm going to push it now. But where should I? Should I push its head or its tail? Which is another amazing question. I think I'll push the back of its head just like 2 centimeters down from the very top of the mane, like right here, okay? Okay? Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. What the heck? It worked. I am playing with a toy. Do you understand that? Like, this is significant. I'm playing with the toy. And what's amazing about that is that I'm having fun too while I'm playing with it. And you may be thinking, what's this weird blue thing coming out of it? That's the hanger. And that's what I've been saying, is that it's like an ornament. Because if it has a hanger, it's an ornament. But you can play with it. You just saw me play with it. Should I? No, I'm not going to do it again. You can just rewind that if you missed it. So, with the hanger, you can hang it and play with it, just like you saw me do. Okay, so moving on. That's a really good thing. It's not the best, but it's great if you love multitasking. And if you're that kind of person, then that may just be the ornament for you. Okay, so next. Okay, I think this is supposed to be a moose. I think. I can't tell. Clearly, it's some sort of chieftain of some sort of tribal group. You can tell by its leafed crown right above its head with its red ruby right above between the eyes. And its red ruby attached to its lower face. And it also has these long, suspended antlers. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. This cotton ball is super soft on the sides, but completely solid, going up and down. That's vertically, right? Yeah, vertically. Horizontally, it's soft. Vertically, it's tough as a rock. I don't want to break my fingers doing that, but it's definitely a strange one. I wouldn't rate it very highly just by how it looks, but I'm still learning. I'm still trying to become a better person, and maybe one day I'll see something better in this particular ornament. Maybe. I'm not making any promises, though. Don't make too many promises. Only make promises that you can keep, that you know you can keep, and that you can fulfill to those around you and make your family happy. Okay, I can't get this off, but here we have a cat who likes to fish, and he has a fish, or maybe the fish is fishing for the cat. And it's just that kind of backwards thinking that I love about myself. So, the fish could be fishing for the cat. The cat's wearing clothes, though, so it is the most human. I don't know. It's like a mystery. That's really interesting. Yeah, and it has a hanger and everything. You know, I like that. I like that. Except for this weird, just black rod next to it. Is it gonna, like, one of them gonna beat someone with it? I mean, that's the only purpose I know with black rods. Sorry, holiday cheers. I can't help but become, like, cheerful when I think of black rods. Anyways, here we have a sleigh. Down like a snow hill. Pretend my arm. Okay, I need you to work with me. Pretend my arm is just coated in snow. Oh my gosh, that would be... No, I think I hit it forward. Snow! Oh my goodness. We're looking at a sweater. Woo! Watch, watch. Oh my gosh, that fulfills all my needs for a sweater. I love this. I like that it just has a single snowflake on the front of it. It's nice, but not quite as nice as the crack filling scarf. I really like this. And I like this a little less, but I still also really like this. Interesting. Next up. Ooh. 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 Okay, so the next thing we have is a bone. Lucy Lil. I don't know what that is. Best friend. They say dog is man's best friend, but that's a lie. Your best friend is Jimmy. Whoa. It came with like a sub hanger. Like, watch this. I know this may blow your mind, and I'm sorry for that kind of self-destruction, but watch. Hanger, hanger. Infinite possibilities. Okay, so where to next? It's like a journey. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We got a bird. This bird in particular is called a seagull. You can tell by its tiny little beak and its big wings and its big puffed out chest and the fact that it's holding a piece of paper and its big tail. Like, I wish I had a tail that big. And look, it has a hanger, so it is an ornament. I know you guys were getting scared, but it is an ornament. Don't worry. Look, watch, 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 watch. Boom. I hung it. You are now entering the pine cone zone. Yep. We're entering classics, pine cones. See, the best part about pine cones is that you can just sit back and just be like, okay, 1 out of 3, that's not bad, but okay, let's try that again. Oh, here's another birdhouse. Okay, so this is a nice little birdhouse. It's orange in the front. It looks moist, like it's still wet. Oh, I shouldn't do that if I suspected it to be wet, but it isn't. It just looks wet, but it's not. It has a hanger. Like, there's a ring here for the possibility of a hanger, but there is no actual hanger in it. And that upsets me. This is a snowman. This just looks like the most cliche snowman I think I've ever painfully looked at in all my life. Look at it. It's like, and it's like, it has a snow body. It says Noel. There's like a bird or like a hand, I don't know, laying on it. It says Jared. I don't know who Jared is. Why do so many things say Jared? Okay, anyways. Just breathe. Oh gosh, I think I forgot my medicine. Oh well, you know, it's Christmas. So, here we have a mitten with heads on it. I think shrunken heads, actually. They all have the names of the people that had those heads. There's nothing really on the back. 2011. Wow. Memory lane. And look it, there's a string so you can hang it. Did you know that? Okay, so as for the next one, here's another bone that says best friend. I'm not going to talk about it because I already reviewed a bone. What I need is another birdhouse. And here is one. So, this birdhouse is different, mostly in color, and not at all in style. I'm going to give this birdhouse an 8 out of 10. There's just something about it that's really nice. Like, just at that instant, I liked it. Like, I didn't have that kind of connection with any of the others. Okay, here we go. Here we have a piñata. Okay? At least I think that's what it is. Maybe it's like a deranged man's hat. Like, they put this hat on deranged people. So they're like, oh, I can see the deranged person. I should be wearing this. But no, I think it's a piñata. So, this piñata is not something that you want to hit because it's just an ornament. You never want to hit an ornament. And I kind of like it. It adds some sort of like strange difference. Like, why isn't this at a birthday party? I don't know. It's on a Christmas tree. And that's what's different about it. Next, we have a mailbox, okay? So that people can give you mail. And I know what you're thinking. My letters won't fit in there, and that's where I'm going to prove you wrong. I have a letter right here. I'm going to seal it. I'm going to make it go in this mailbox. Proved you wrong. So, you can just stick this right outside your house and there you go. You have a mail thing. But the problem is that you'd have to move your whole tree out so the mailman could put it in here. And that's just a risk you're going to have to take. I gotta get this out though. Sorry. Here's another apple, just like the other one. We won't go over that. Not too much, at least. I really like how this apple is so red. And its leaf just feels so leafy. And its stem is so stemmy. Yeah, nice and firm, like apples. Okay. Here we have, oh yeah, this is a moose holding a bird cage on a stick. And a wreath in the other hand. Wearing boots with a scarf and a sweater. And the sweater has sparkles on it. And it's wearing Santa's hat. So this is clearly an animal that captured Santa and took his hat and scarf. And I kind of like that. It says he's different. And if he's different, I'm okay with that. That's an alright one. Oh, here's another lady. Look at that. And she's not edgy like the other one. There's a switch, but it doesn't do anything. Okay. Nothing's happening. Okay, so here we have a bear. Okay, now see what I really like about this bear is that it's sitting on a globe. Oh, that has the Eiffel Tower in it. I bet you didn't see that coming. And there's a snowman just casually sitting there. Oh, that snowman. Just like, hey guys, you're losers. That's probably what he's thinking. And this bear's probably thinking, yeah, you're right, they are losers. I can guarantee you that's what he's thinking. Look at it's snowing and the Eiffel Tower fell over. Oh, now it's back up. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. I really like it. I like the fact that it can hang. Oh, look, it's bouncy. I like that. Okay, here we have a little angel girl. She's flying in the sky. She has earwax on the back of her head. Why would you do this to a little girl? Smear earwax and let it crust up on the back of her skull that's bald with no hair. And a partridge in a pear tree. There's lights all over her. Maybe they're not meant to be on. But why would you have lights that wouldn't turn on? I don't like that. Oh my gosh, it's the golden pine cone. Okay, make a wish. Okay, I think I just got my wish. Here we have another stocking. I like this stocking because you can open it up and it fell out of my hands. I just picked it back up. Okay, so you can open it and look inside of it. Look, it's empty. Why is that? Stupid. Oh man. Carl the wooden snowman. Watch him. I like this one. This is good. This goes in line with the horsey. It's like a toy and an ornament at the same time. Sorry, my giddiness levels just skyrocketed. Dang. But I like Carl the Snowman, made in China. Well, that sucks. Okay, so here we have a tree. Are you kidding me? This is a tree. I could find better trees outside. Grass is better than this. A tree? The heck? And the presents are like supporting it. Like, its legs are the presents. Maybe there's a deeper story here. Maybe the trunk of the tree was used to make the cardboard for these presents. It's entirely possible because the trunk is nowhere to be seen, but there's presents everywhere. See, that's why you guys want to use your brains. You may understand things like that. Here is a plastic present with a switch. Okay, I don't think anything's going to happen. I don't like switches that don't do things. Oh well. Okay, here we have some golden leaves. Wow. See, I like the gold. Like, it looks so magical. Like, my magic senses are tingling. But the tree is green. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm so confused. But, you know, we're going to have to just live with it. You know, you need to live with things in life. You're going to face disappointments, like golden leaves. And if you're not prepared for that kind of disappointment, then prepare for even more disappointment than you would have originally received. Okay, sorry. I really apologize for that. Here we have a paint bucket. Wow, my favorite ornament. No, I'm kidding. This is my favorite ornament. Now, I like that they're going for paint. Like, when I think of Christmas, I'm like, wow, I wish I had paint. And this thing kind of fulfills that destiny, you know? And the paint's green, like the tree. So you can see that what they were going for. They were like, we gotta make paint. Make it green because that's the color of the tree. Perfect. That's what they were thinking. And then that's when they made this. Like the 3 people that made this. But there's a pig trying to, or no, that's a bear. Oh, sorry. For all you bear fanatics out there, I just called this bear a pig. I apologize. I also apologize to pigs. I'm sorry that I'm messing up. Limited edition collection. But the handle's broken. See, that's supposed to be a paintbrush, but it's snapped. Huh. Satisfaction warranted. Oh, that makes me feel weird. One of our first glass ornaments. And it's a swan. Excuse me. I like this one. It feels nice in the hand. Like it fits my hand, you know? And like I can move my thumb. You know, like if I wanted to do like a quick action, you know? Like I can do it. If I desired it. I did like 3 seconds ago, but not anymore. Now it's like 6 seconds. Ooh, okay. Anyways, I like that one. Not the best though. All right. Okay, here we go. We got more leaves. I like leaves. Ooh. Squishy jelly berries. Ooh, okay, glitter. I hate glitter. Just 2 more ornaments on that side of the tree. Uh-oh. Okay, surprise. What's gonna be in it? Nothing. Just like my heart. See, it's empty. Just like my stomach. Disgusting excuse for an ornament. Look at it. It's like someone was like, wow, this is so small, round, and soft. I gotta crush it. What kind of a sicko would do that? Definitely not me, obviously. But no, look at it. See, it's all like messed up. I mean, I like the top. I like this, but it's like, what does it matter if it looks butt ugly? Goodness gracious. Okay, well, rest in peace. Noel. This is just mega standard. It's just circle. I don't like it's flat. Ring. There's blatant tape on the back. 4 out of 10. Just, that's how it is. That's how. Never mind. 8 out of 10. It's a convertible. Convert it back. Boom. There we go. Okay, now we have something that I can't get out because it was jammed in. Okay, here's a cat. She looks happy. Maybe forced happiness. Maybe she's actually really sad and trying to give you a fake smile, you know? Isn't that what humanoid cats do or something? I don't know. Maybe I'm judging. I shouldn't judge. Sorry to all you humanoid cats. Oh, here we go. Here's a picture. See, and it's in the shape of a stocking. But look, it's an illusion, though. The problem is that it's a stocking, and it's like, oh, look at all the cool stuff in it. It's not actually there. Like, I thought for a second it was, but it's not. Even when you turn it around, like, look, it's just an outline. It's an outline. You can't see it. I mean, it's not there. Oh, yeah, it's a perfume bottle. My favorite ornament. Okay. It looks like oh, here's another stocking. It's just like the other ones that we've looked through. It opens up, you can look inside, and it feels nice. Ooh, almost too nice. I'm gonna put it back right here, exactly where I found it. Ah, great. It's stuck. Ah, just like my relationship status. Come on! Sorry, this is way too familiar. Just let it go right now. There we go. Oh, come on. Are you kiting me? Okay. Oh, dang it. Okay, so we have a drum. It sounds amazing. It looks beautiful. There's a naked little boy holding an arrow who has sprouted enhanced wings on his back. Okay, there's ribbon. There's no need for the ribbon. It just gets in the way. Like, you want to play the drum, but there's like this smug little brat in your way. And he's like, no, you can't play the drum. They're my drums. And then you're like, no, I will play this drum. There's musical notes on the outside of the drum so that you can study and learn how to play the special song that this drum has. So you're like, or something like that, probably. Anyways, I'm gonna hang all this back up. Did I look at this? It's a stocking. I don't think it's gingerbread man. You can't catch me. Wait, what? Okay, I guess I'm just delirious because this is right side up, but Santa's upside down. And so is the snowman. I think like, oh, look it, they're standing up. No, you're gonna be upside down. I don't know why that is. It's really weird. It's messing with my brain. Okay, so let's move on. I think we're in the final stretch at this point. Oh man, so many great things to see. Okay, here we have a square. Or no, wait, a rectangle. Of all the gifts, friendship is the most beautiful. I'm the most beautiful. Interesting. Anyways, here we have a star. This is, oh no, it's a glittery star. I hate glitter. Okay, well, oh man, I hate glitter. Okay, so I think it's in my throat. Okay, let's just go to this. Here's a wreath. It's a wood wreath, not one of those sissy green leafy wreaths. This is a wood reef. It's like solid. Like with red circles everywhere. I like the red circles. I'm a huge fan of the red circles. Oh, we got bells. We got bells and tangling. A dog. Okay, I guess this is going to be a 2-in-1, I believe. No, they're the same. They're part of the same thing. So you have this. Okay, it's a trumpet. There's a dog sleeping inside of the trumpet. And there's bells. Ah. Anyways, sorry, that was out of line. Oh, the bell just broke. Oh, no, wait, it is a separate ornament. Okay. So, this is probably the best sounding bell I've heard all day, and maybe all my life. Here we have a straight up boat. I think it's a pirate boat, but I could be wrong. I really like this because there's so much detail. It's a boat. That is a straight up boat. Dang. Snap. Look at all the lines. Like someone made this. And then they were like, I made this. There's so much detail, like the net for capturing people and interrogating other pirates. I like the on and off knobs right there to make the boat sail and stuff. Like there's so many strings. Oh, and the life preservers to preserve your life. Maybe it's a buoy or no, I'm thinking of something else. Okay, sorry. Well, I like the like look at there's like butt cheeks hanging here. Look at this, see that? Like little round butts. Oh, it's on both sides too. They're just like hanging up upon the mast. Okay, I really like that. That's like an 8 out of 10. What the heck is this? This is so smug. He's like, yeah, I'm better than you. Right in your eye. This is the kind of guy that has double-crossed me before. I can just look it in his face. I hate this guy. He owes me money. Oh, here we have... Aw, look at that. A cute little child angel. Although its wings are jetting out of its shoulders, not out of its back. I guess it does need room for this ribbon. But why would you genetically grow wings just so you can tie a ribbon? Wouldn't it be more practical to have the wings not jetting out of your shoulders? And its halo isn't even hovering. What kind of an angel is this? Ow! Dang it! This is a lazy angel. And an impractical one, too. It didn't even wear its Valkyrie boots. That's a terrible type of angel. Where's its shield and sword? Well, I'm getting carried away. Anyways. Ooh, creepy. This is shrouded in mystery. Oh my gosh. It's two bears that are overjoyed because they're holding flowers and a heart. And they're sitting down too, meaning they're relaxed. You know, when I sit down and feel relaxed, I feel like I'm just happy. And that's probably what those bears are feeling. Okay, here we go. Oh, the horse. I love horsies. You know I love horsies. I've said it 1,000 times, especially in this video. How much I like to just, like, look at the pretty horsey. Look at it sticking its head through a reef. A wreath. Why can't I say that right? And why aren't you helping me? So, 2015. Interesting. So this is, now what you may not notice is that this is a realistic horse head. You see its black, endless eyes. That means they're endless. And its neck is thick. Very thick. And it has a mane, okay, see, and a mouth. So that it can eat food, you know. Or maybe you didn't know and you just learned something new. See, that's the joy of looking at horse faces. It's not as good as the bird, but this is pretty darn good. Okay, anyways. Oh, here we have another Eiffel Tower. See, Eiffel Towers are always so traditional when it comes to Christmas. It's probably one of the best Christmas things ever. Santa's like, dang, I like the Eiffel Tower. Wow, this is so bland. It deserved to break when it fell. Why didn't it break? Look, it even has the code on the back. Who would do such a thing? Like, come on, free its soul. It's like, I don't want to be in that store anymore. You don't know what they did to me there. It's like, let's free you, fella. Why are you here? Oh, look, it's the convertible. It's another bird. And its face is messed up. Like someone was like, on its face. And I kind of like it. It says character. Like when someone messes up your face, you just can't help but think, wow, I'm a human now. Like people think about me. No one thought of you before your tragedy. But now they do, just like this bird. Look at it. Its face is just slashed. Oh, sorry. Its face is just slashed up. Its beak is missing. Its tail was shattered. To all you birds out there, respect. Nothing but respect. Look at it. It even was impaled in the chest, probably by a rival. And they were fighting over their love, the bird that they loved. They were like, she's my Goyle. No way, she's mine. And stuff like that, you know, and they fight and stuff. And then from the heavens fell this amazing, this amazing man. I mean, bird, sorry. I'm a little blind right now. It was like, he's like, you know what you must do. And then this thing got power. And then it was like, sorry, what you just heard was a pine cone exploding on the ground. Well, and then something must have happened that made the tiny bird run away. See, this bird gave this bird power. And then this bird was united with its one true love, which was this babe. And they were like, darling, I love you. And then they lived happily ever after. And then his face got messed up. Here we have a joyous little kid. And this is probably one of the most simple images. Why? Circle, tree. Circle, tree. Now, okay, now kids, please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I am begging you. Repeat after me. Circle, tree. Ah, yes, and the background isn't destroyed. I mean, back of it, not background. This is the background over here, but this is just the back of it, okay? And this is the face, okay? He's happy. I'm begging you. I'm on my knees begging you. Please, say it with me. He's happy because he's in a circle with the tree. And the hanger makes it great too. So we'll hang him up here. There we go. Here's a strange one. It's basically a cup of ice cream. One of Santa Claus's favorite treats. And one of my favorite treats too. Oh. Okay, yeah, it's not real. I forgot. Okay. But it's really nice. I like that. I like that. It's good. It's good. I will not complain at all. Except that I hate it. Ooh. Here's an interesting one. Ooh, this makes me feel strange. Get out of here. Get out. Ornaments. So jealous of others that they feel like they gotta hook onto them or something. Bunch of leechers. Anyways. Okay, here we go. Action time. Ready? 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 See, now that's the kind of noise you hear when you're laying in bed and you just suddenly hear when you look outside your window and you see the face, just the bright red face just staring up at you from below your window, and a completely black body just covered in sawdust. What happened? Oh yeah, I was reviewing tree items. Okay, ornaments. Okay, so next is this flamingo on a beach with shells and electricity lights entangled in the tree. That's a nice one. It's colorful, it's practical, and it hangs on the tree like an ornament. Because it is an ornament. That's good. I like that. That's what we're aiming for. Oh, here's another lady reading a book. It's basically like the others. Switch doesn't do anything. Here's another ornament, but it looks like someone tried to eat this. You know what they're thinking? Or whoever bit into this was thinking? Like what they were thinking? They're like, it's round like the apple. So I'll take a bite out of this. Idiots. You don't want to be an idiot and eat ornament foam. I know it's sad, but we gotta control ourselves. Anyways, just reach into the tree and grab whatever's inside of it. And what we have here is a snowman with a fluffy sweater. Ooh, it has a little bit of junk in the trunk. You hear that? That's called curds. Ooh, you can hear it too. Ooh, I shouldn't be doing that. It has a scarf, and I like how the scarf is like posable. You can have it here or here. Whoa. It has a nose. You could rip it off if you wanted, if you were barbaric, that is. Yeah, I like it. Oh, I like how they put a cheap plastic bead inside of its bell. They could have just had like a circle, but they are like, no, it's got to be a bell. Let's put a plastic bead in it. It's terrible, but it shows effort, and that's an extra point. 2 out of 10. Next up, we have another image. This one's a square. And the thing's a square too. That's a joke. Just the present's a square. So the kid here is happy, which is good. We don't want him to be sad. If he was sad, then we would be sad. So I like the ribbon though. It's in the shape of a present because it's a square. Remember, squares are always presents. So if you see a square, rip it open. There's something inside for you. That's enough of that. I really like that thing though. It's a good picture. Okay, so here we go. Here we have a self-decorated picture. It's kind of tough to tell what it is. The blue is so dark, I can't really tell. Oh. but it's a hanger. I think this is a lady. Ooh! Here we have a heart. Santa's heart, no doubt. Look at that. Santa's watching you, kids. He's making sure if you're naughty or nice. Always. He's always watching you. He's like, ooh, watch it there. If you don't be careful, I will punish you. Do you want to know why Santa punishes kids? Because he can't trust their parents to do it to them instead. Santa's like, you've been terrible parents, and I have to be the one to uphold discipline by giving your children pieces of rock. Here we have a bear with a giant golf ball. It couldn't possibly hit it, but then again, it does have pretty wide hips. And when you have wide hips and you swing your golf club, you're like, and stuff like that. So that can really help when you're playing golf. Here we have, oh, here we go. Presents. Again, long rectangle, kind of long rectangle, and square, all wrapped up together, not individually. Who would do that? Why would you just wrap 3 presents and then wrap those 3 presents as one present? Are you insane? I'm talking to you, Gina. Here we have golf clubs in a golf bag. It even has a strap. You may be thinking, it's just a strap. No, it's a hanger. I'm so giddy. Look at, yeah. Okay, next. And what we have here is a fit teddy bear holding a little bird. Obviously, it's ally, because it's going to fight bad guys. And if you're going to fight bad guys, you need a sidekick. And this is its little sidekick. It's somewhere. I know you're in here. You're hiding from me. Santa. Yes. The man himself. Santa Claus. He sneaks into your house at night to take your cookies and drink all your milk. And then he, in hopes that it will help him with his probe problem. This Santa in particular has a probe, and it's completely attached right here. So it's clearly a part of something, but I don't know what it could possibly been a part of to reason with the fact that it's straight up his. That's really weird. Why? Were we gonna hang him like this? No. Why does he have long eyelashes? Maybe I can just rip it out and just end it. Just give him some. There we go. Just, yeah. Okay. But that doesn't really make it look better, does it? Okay. Anyways. He's missing the little fuzzball at the end of his hat. I do like that he has a rabbit's tail, though. That is attention to detail. I like his beard. Feels very nice, just fluffy. Good. And if you may notice, this hand seems strangely longer than this stubby hand. And that's because this hand is longer than this stubby hand. This is definitely a contender. Obviously nothing compared to this amazing piece of work. But yeah, this is nothing. This is pathetic. No, I mean, it's a contender. It's good. I ripped out that thing that was attached to it. Its belt is a sticker attached to his fabric body. But ultimately, I like it. It's good. It feels good in your hands, you know? When you're like playing with it, it feels good. It makes you, it immerses you. We're on the final one. We've looked at everything. We've looked at this whole entire tree. Except for this. And this. This is just a straight up golf ball, but it's an ornament because it has a hanger. You know I love them. Bah humball. Wow. The Christmas spirit. I can feel it. Like, oh, dimples. Oh, here we have a penguin. This penguin's, maybe it's a bear. I don't know what this is, but it's wearing a scarf and earmuffs, and it was made by this estranged person named Derrick. That's weird. Who would do such a thing, you know? If you can find this person, bring them to me. The reward, $5. At this point, we have experienced everything on this tree. Just, sorry, the magnitude. Just take in the journey. This very real journey of going through all the things. Except for this house. This is the one house I didn't do. So this house has a Santa on it, and he's holding mistletoe. He's like, come here, Mrs. Claus. Or maybe he's holding his magic wand to cast spells. That's always good. If you need to cast spells, and if you're like wizardry or witches and stuff. But that might be evil. We're finally at the end. Finally. After all these hours. After all these days. We're finally at the amazingness that is the star. Come on. Dang it. No. And here it is. The star. The most bestest thing on the tree. The star. There's nothing on the back. It's just the front because it's always moving forward. It's always going right to you. It's always going to where your heart is, which is forward, not back. Why would it look away? Go away from your heart. It's going towards you. It's going towards your soul. It's going towards your feelings. It is the star. And the star is within us. It is within all of us. And it goes atop here. Here we have a golden bird within weird jaggedy circles. These are quite strange. Because it's golden. Like, why? I give that a 6 out of 10, the thing that I just threw away. Here we have 2 cats on a swing. See, this is one of those toy ornaments. See, you can swing them. Oh, they're mice. Something happened. But anyways, I think these are mice or bears. They're definitely mice. They have long, scrawny, malnourished tails. You can see them, right? Yeah. Tails there. And I like the pink sweater on her, and I like the blue jacket that he has. He has a scarf because he's weak and gets cold. She doesn't. Clearly having more durability than he does when it comes to throat warmth. Okay, that's an important thing. Remember that. Throat warmth. Because, I mean, if you get frostbite in your neck, trust me, you're not going to be having a Merry Christmas. Oh, I get it. See, there's a story here. There's mistletoe above them. Oh, yeah. These mice are about to make out because there's mistletoe, and that's a rule. It's 1999. Interesting. Oh. Interesting information that I will not tell to you. Anyways, I think that was the last thing. But now, doing a double check. Now we gotta put the star back up. Ready? Here we go. Oh my gosh. Merry Christmas. Quick bonus material, because we know you want it. Here's a little bit of a background check, okay? It's past 4:30 a.m. This took a long time to talk about. So a few disclaimers. We're idiots. Top 3 favorite ornaments for me? Definitely. Number 3 would have to be the toilet paper roll. This thing just seems so functional and so secure, I just couldn't believe it. Number 2 would have to be the little cup with a little bit of coffee and the mistletoe for your lips and the reminder sticker to constantly remind you of Christmas 2001. Absolutely amazing. And most of all, I'm sure you already know what my favorite is. Get out of here. My favorite is this regal parrot. He flies forever through the air. He doesn't even need to spread his wings to get some air. He's got hair, not feathers. Okay. It is 5 a.m. It is about time I go to bed. While you're waiting for Santa, you gotta stay asleep,
or he'll kill you.
Yeah. Don't wake up when Santa appears, so go to sleep. And being asleep with your eyes open is okay too. Here we have an angel. She's holding an LED. Okay, no. Just look at, she's holding a classic Albert Einstein.
What?
No, wait. Wrong person. That's, who am I who's the guy who made light? Don't record that. Oh! Okay. Edison. I don't know. And that's what confuses me.
It's Santa.
Oh.
To old people. So kids, what's your favorite ornament? My favorite ornament is clams.
Clams?
Yep. Oh my
Merry
goodness.
Christmas. Oh. Oh. Okay.